and then just the idea that you can't keep track of it. Has there ever been any problems described?
Anecdotally, I had understood from Licking County that there had been a voter, or excuse me, a poll worker who had taken the machine home as was permitted and had attempted to vote on it in his living room. Now, when I followed back up with Jay Morrow, who's no longer the director, he took a different job, I think, in the county auditor's and treasurer's office, he said that, oh, that didn't happen in Licking County, it was in some other area. So I can't say for sure it happened in Licking County, but it has happened in other jurisdictions. And it's clearly, when they did the zero totals the next day at the polling place, that's when they discovered there were votes on the machine. But in that instance, that certainly does undermine people's confidence in the process. We're looking at the potential that many boards of elections already deliver their voting machines to the polling locations. A number of them have cages that with locks, so the machines are kept in a secure location. Otherwise, they're put in a locked room. What we're looking at is if the boards want to set up a regional location where they actually store those machines until the wee hours of election morning, and the poll worker on their way to the polling place stops by and picks up the machines and brings them to the board of, to the polling place, that is a viable option as well. And in the directive, and we even offer the opportunity for them to be compensated for the cost of renting some kind of a regional location if that's necessary.
How many counties are doing secure delivery?
Let's see, David, I believe there are 20 that this will affect, so is it about 68?
That'd be a fair guess, yes.
And it'll vary from county to county what they do, but we've also addressed the situation of whether or not the memory cards would be delivered in the machine or not in the machine. If they would be permitted to be delivered in the machine, they have to receive specific approval from the Secretary of State on their methods of securing. One of the things we recognize is that from county to county it varies widely. For instance, I know in the past Fairfield County has actually had their poll workers after the election deliver the machines back to the boards of elections, to the Board of Elections with the memory card in it, with tamper tape over the memory card, and the board would actually take the card out and upload the cards with the votes into the server. So I know there was some movement on the part of the election officials that we simplify and just simply say you can't have the machine and the cards in the possession of the same people, which would have still allowed poll workers to take machines home and other people then to have the memory cards. We believe that because these machines are sensitive, they're aging, and we know of some specific problems that they have, that it is more prudent that they not be within the custody of a poll worker for a weekend period of time. And we think that places an awful lot of responsibility on citizen poll workers who step up for very little pay to do their civic duty.
Is there an estimate yet on the cost statewide? What kind of reimbursement would be provided, or what this is going to actually cost?
What we've done, we've actually modeled some different ways to reimburse the counties. We're asking the counties to give us their lowest estimate for what they think the cost would be. Our goal is to compensate them before the election. We'd like to try to keep it at about $100,000. We have that budgeted for it, but we will have to see what exactly the counties propose to us. And we have people in different localities in the state as regional liaisons, and then the counties have attorneys in our office assigned to work with them directly, plus our election administrators. So we're more than willing to work with them and help them come up with several options and help them analyze which would be the best for their county. We just want them to be successful. We want voters to feel good about the process.
Did you follow up on?
Yes.